Did you know Leonardo da Vinci wrote job applications, and his weirdest habit could actually make you smarter? Hey there, curious minds. Today, we're going to look at 5 mind-blowing facts about Leonardo da Vinci that'll make you see this genius in a whole new light. 1. The vegetarian. Genius Da Vinci was a vegetarian, but not for the reasons you might think. He was so passionate about animals that he couldn't bear to see them hurt. He'd spend his own money buying caged birds just to set them free. Can you imagine walking through a Renaissance market and seeing this famous artist releasing birds everywhere? But it went even deeper than that. Da Vinci would walk around markets telling people off for mistreating animals. Pretty deep stuff for the 1500s, right? He was like a medieval Peter activist, but with way better art skills. 2. The ultimate job application. Now get ready for this. Da Vinci wrote the world's most impressive job application. When applying to work for the Duke of Milan, this man didn't just send a one-page resume. No, he wrote an 11-page letter listing all the amazing things he could do. He promised to build portable bridges for crossing moats, design new types of bombs, create armoured vehicles and make sculptures in marble, bronze and clay. Like that wasn't enough. At the very end, almost as an afterthought, he mentioned, "Oh yeah, and I can paint too." Imagine applying for a job today and being like, "I can build you a tank, revolutionize your military and make some art for your office." The craziest part? He got the job. Though the Duke was probably disappointed when Leonardo spent more time painting and inventing flying machines than making weapons. Here's where it gets really interesting. Da Vinci wrote everything backward. That's right. You'd need a mirror to read his notes. Some people think this was his way of keeping his ideas secret, like a 15th century version of password protection. But the real reason? He was left-handed and didn't want to smudge the ink as he wrote. Talk about a practical solution. Teachers back then would force left-handed kids to write with their right hand, but not Leonardo. He found his own way around the problem. This backward writing became one of his trademarks. Imagine his friends trying to read his shopping lists or birthday cards. "Hey Leonardo, can you just write normally this time?" Some experts think this unique way of writing actually helped his brain think differently, contributing to his creativity and innovation. 4th fact. The Mona Lisa, arguably the world's most famous painting, was never actually finished. Da Vinci carried this painting with him for over 15 years, constantly tweaking and adjusting it. He was such a perfectionist that he'd often spend weeks or months on tiny details that most people wouldn't even notice. The Mona Lisa's famous smile? He probably spent years getting it just right. Some art historians say he was obsessed with achieving perfection, always thinking he could make it better. What's really mind-blowing is that many of his other works were left unfinished too. It's like he had too many ideas and not enough time to complete them all. Imagine being so brilliant that even your unfinished work becomes world famous. And finally, the weirdest one? Da Vinci only slept for 20 minutes every 4 hours. This ultra-nap schedule, known today as polyphasic sleep, meant he was awake for about 22 hours a day. He believed sleep was just stealing time from life. While everyone else was sleeping for 8 hours, he was inventing, painting and writing. This weird sleep pattern might actually have contributed to his creativity. Some scientists think that being awake during quiet night hours helped him focus better. But don't try this at home, kids. Most people who've attempted Da Vinci's sleep schedule end up exhausted. Then again, most people aren't creating masterpieces like the Mona Lisa. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Have you ever tried any of Da Vinci's habits? Maybe some backward writing or a 20-minute power nap? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to learn more amazing history facts, don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you're still hungry for more history secrets, check out our next video on 5 ancient discoveries that changed history. Who knows what other mysteries are waiting to be revealed?